Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome back my YouTube channel with the new video. The research process. Next part, consumer market. Consumer market contact method are used to be obtained. The information contact method can be listed as number 1, mail questionnaires used to collect large amounts of information at a low cost. Number 2, telephone interviewing, good method for collecting information quickly. Number 3, personal interviewing, which can be either individual or group interviewing. A form of personal interviewing is focus group interviewing, and focus group interviewing consists of inviting 6 to 10 people together for a few hours with a trained interviewer to talk about a product, service, or organization. The interview focus the group discussion on important issues. Computer interviewing. Computer interviewing is a new method being used in the technology age. Consumers read questions from a computer screen and respond. Number 1, a sample is a segment of the population selected for marketing research to represent the population as a whole. Number 2, marketing researchers usually draw conclusion about large group of consumers by studying a small sample of the total consumer population. Kind of samples include number A, probability samples. Each population member has a now chance of being included in the sample, and researcher can calculate confidence limit for sampling error. Number B, non-probability sample. Sampling error cannot be measured. Research instruments. In collecting primary data, marketing research have a choice of two main research instruments, the questionnaire and mechanical devices. The questionnaire is by far the most common instrument, whether administered in person, by phone, or online. Questionnaires are very flexible. There are many ways to ask questions. However, they must be developed carefully and tested before they can be used on a large scale. A carelessly prepared questionnaire usually contains several errors. In preparing a questionnaire, the marketing researcher must first decide what questions to ask. Questionnaires frequently leave out questions that should be answered and include questions that cannot be answered, will not be ans- answered, or need to be answered. Each question should be checked to see that it contributes to research objectives. Step 3, implementing the research plan. The scientist next set the promotion research strategy in motion. These include gathering, handling, and investigating the data. Information estimate can be done by organization, advertising, research staff, or by outside firms. The organization keeps more command over the instrument interaction and information quality by utilizing its own staff. In any case, outside firms that spend significant time in information estimate information lower costs. The information estimate period of the showcasing research process is by and large the most costly and the most dependent upon mistake. The scientist thought to watch hand-on work near ensure that the arrangement is carried out accurately, and to prepare for issues with researching respondents who will not coordinate or who offer one-sided or exploitative responses and with questionnaires who commit errors or pursue faster routes. Step 4, interpreting and reporting the finding. The final step in the marketing research process in interpreting and reporting the finding that the researchers should keep from our helium managers with numbers and fancy statistical techniques. Researchers should present important findings that are useful in the major decisions faced by management. Interpretation should not be left only to researchers. Managers will also have important insights into the problem. Interpretation is an important phase of the marketing process. The best research is meaningless if the manager blindly accepts wrong interpretations from the researcher. Finding consumer market. Consumer behavior is influenced by buyer characteristics and by the buyer's decision process. Buyer characteristics include four major factors: cultural, social, personal, and psychological.